Hello, everybody. This is Elizabeth Catholic, and it's a continuation. We're going to talk more about the book by Peter Catholic, Overturning Cancer, Alternative Approach. And today is the episode 3, and I'm going to call this cancer epidemics because we are going to talk about statistics. My husband, he put statistic in his book, but he wrote his book almost 4 years ago, and it was first in the Polish language, and I translate to English, and I updated the information, but still the information are changing every year. So I went to website because I'm going to give you some statistic today, and I wanted to give you really updated. So I create like mini PowerPoint presentation because some people like remember when they hear, some people remember when they see. So I'm going to do the share screen for you, and I'm going to open the presentation. Okay, great. And then we will do the view from the beginning. Perfect. So I call today episode Cancer Epidemics. And I went to it's a statistic at a glance, the burden of cancer in the United States. So this is, you can find, and I copy and paste the website. I took the information. It's a www.cancer.gov/above-cancer/understanding/statistic. And so in 2020, an estimated 1,800,000 new cases of cancer will be diagnosed in the United States, and 600,000 people will die from the disease. But think, are going to be, now it's 2021, but let's say last year it was diagnosed 1,800,000. But think about it. When someone is diagnosed, we don't die next day, and some people will die sooner. Some people will die in 6 months if this happen. Some people will live 2 years. A lot of people will live 5 years, and some people will live a little longer. Like Peter, he was diagnosed with the cancer 21 years ago, and now he's so healthy. He's more healthy than before. And one of our friend wife, she has a breast cancer. So doctors gave her a couple years. She lived 27 years. So it's not that everybody are dying from cancer. Some people die faster than others, and some people live very, very long and a healthy, good life. So, but then why I'm saying this, if we have 1,800,000 a year, so plus, let's say the 5 years people are living, so then if you will multiply it by 5, then it's almost like 9 million people have some problems, and they are searching for the solution. So this is at least the most common cancer are breast cancer, lung, and bronchus cancer. You know, the lung cancer is very sad because now with the coronavirus, the prognosis are that more people will have lung cancer than in the past. The reason is because a lot of people, they have to wear a mask. In our case, we go to store once a week, maybe twice a week. When we have the mask for half hour, it's not going to harm us. But a lot of people, they have to go to work, and they wear the mask for 8 hours, and of course they have some breaks. Then your lungs, doesn't get enough oxygen, and it's scary because I read in few times already. Then the prediction is the future is going to be a lot of lung cancer. So the next prostate cancer, the one my husband had, colon and rectum, melanoma, bladder cancer, my husband had, non-Hodgkin lymphoma, kidney, renal pelvis, endometrial, leukemia, pancreatic, thyroid, and liver cancer. Prostate, lung, and colorectal cancer accounts for estimated 43% of all cancer diagnosed in men in 2020. It's a huge number. For women, the three most common cancers are breast, lung, and colorectal, and they will account for an estimated 50% of all new cancer diagnoses in women in 2020. The rate of new cases of cancer is 442 per 100,000 men and women per year. The cancer death rate is 158 per 100,000 men and women per year. The cancer mortality rate is higher among men than women. 189 per 100,000 men and 135 per 100,000 women. I wonder, I can tell you in our case, I think women, I don't want to say this, I don't want to offend anybody, but we women are more open to other alternative approach, and we are taking more vitamins, and we don't mind change the diet. With men, it's a little harder. So maybe this is why. This is only my opinion. I could be wrong. And when comparing groups based on the race, ethnicity, and sex, cancer mortality is high in African American men, 227 people per 100,000. Wow, that's a very high number. And lowers in Asia Pacific Islander woman, 85 per 100,000. So maybe it's a genes, maybe it's a diet, and I'm not sure. As of January 2019, there were an estimated 16.9 million cancer survivors in the United States. Wow, that's wonderful. The number of cancer survivors is projected to increase to 22 million by 2030. And, I wish by 2030, we want to have a cancer. We're not going to be sick in a cancer. And I hope people will open the mind, and they will look for different things. And the prevention. It's much cheaper, and you don't have to go through all of this pain. Approximately 39.5% of men and women will be diagnosed with cancer at some point during their lifetime. Wow, can you believe this? It's almost 40%. It's like when my husband was sick, they were saying, oh, every fourth person is going to have a cancer. There was 25, and now it's 40. It's not even like every third person. It's like two people, two and a little, perhaps almost 2.5 people. Every 2.5 person will have a cancer. Can you imagine? It's almost like in every family, because if it's a husband, wife, and couple kids, then we're going to have a cancer in every family. In 2020, an estimated, this is so sad, 60,800 50 children and adolescents aged 0 to 19 will be diagnosed with cancer, and 1,730 will die of the disease. This is the sad, because when we older and we're sick, we not going to be here forever. But if a child is sick, we're all devastated. Estimated national expenditure for cancer care in the United States in 2018 were 150.8 billion. In future years, costs are likely to increase as the population ages and more people have cancer. Costs are also likely to increase as new and often more expensive treatments are adopted as standards of care. The statistics are so scary. The reason my husband, he put the statistic in his book, because sometimes when we see this number, then make us think, and maybe will mobilize us to change our behavior. And trust me, prevention. It's much, much easier and cheaper. So please don't wait until the doctor will tell you then you're in trouble. Start today and buy the book, read the book, apply to your daily life. This book, it's not only for cancer patients. And because if you have a cancer, sometimes it's too late. But if you will start do stuff now for yourself, for your body, if you will now change the diet and learn about supplements and then learn how to clean your system, then you will work on the prevention. So it's not only you are going to be sick, but you are going to feel good. You are going to have so much energy, and then you're going to sleep better. So your life is going to be much, much easier. It isn't a wonderful? So please don't wait and start to do something for yourself now. So I guess this is for today, and see you soon. Thank you.